Okay, children, let's do 2-3 questions from exercise 1.3. The word problem type questions, exercise 1.3. Okay, question 6. Question 6. A certain freezing process requires a certain freezing process requires the room temperature, that room temperature be lowered from 40 degrees Celsius at the rate of 5 degrees Celsius every hour. What will be the room temperature temperature 10 hours after the process begins. After the process begins. Okay, so a certain freezing process, there is a certain freezing process, cooling process. It has a temperature that is 40 degrees Celsius in the beginning. Okay, that temperature for the process, while happening the cooling process, that temperature has to be lowered. Lowered means decreased. That means decreasing means it will be moving to the left. How? How it has to be lowered? At the rate of 5 degrees Celsius at every hour. Means at every hour, in 1 hour, 5 degrees Celsius going down. So, from 40, first 5 degrees Celsius reduced. Then again next 5 degrees Celsius. It's going 5 degrees Celsius is moving back. It's going down. Okay. So, after 10 hours, what will be the temperature? So, like that, in every 1 hour, first hour, 5 degrees Celsius reduced. That means 5 degrees Celsius reduced means it will come to 35 degrees Celsius. Again 5 degrees Celsius reduced, it comes to 30 degrees Celsius. Like that, after 10 hours, the temperature will come. What will be the temperature? So, the initial temperature in the cooling process, 40 degrees Celsius, and after 10 hours, what will be the temperature? If in every 1 hour, it goes down by 5 degrees Celsius. Okay. So, beginning temperature or initial. Beginning temperature is equal to 40 degrees Celsius. Okay. How it is going down? In 1 hour, in every 1 hour, temperature decreases by how much? 5 degrees Celsius. Decreasing. So, in integer, how do you represent? -5. 5 degrees Celsius moving backward. Okay. That means this is happening in 1 hour. Our question is about after 10 hours. So, in 1 hour, 5 degrees Celsius is going down means in 10 hours. In 10 hours, temperature decreases by. Can you tell? In 1 hour, 5 degrees Celsius is going down. So, what will be in 10 hours? How do you find in 10 hours if you know for 1 hour? Yes, we need to multiply. So, 5 into 10. It's negative. So, it will be negative 50 degrees Celsius. So, 50 steps from 40 degrees Celsius, we are moving 50 steps backward so that what will be the final temperature. Okay. So, final temperature final temperature equal to, earlier it was 40 degrees Celsius. So 40 plus, and now the temperature, we moved 50 steps backward. We moved how many steps backward? 50 steps. 50 steps backward. Backward, by every hour moving 5 degrees Celsius. So we get negative 40 plus negative 15, we will come to negative 10 degrees Celsius. So the final temperature is negative 10 degrees Celsius. Okay. So in the cooling process, first the temperature was 40 degrees Celsius. It has to be decreased, and after 10 hours, how the temperature has come, or what will be the new temperature, final temperature. So how the decrease is happening? In every 1 hour 5 degrees Celsius. Okay, it's decreasing. That's why it's negative 5 degrees Celsius decreasing. So in 10 hours it will be 5 into 10, 50. So 50 degrees Celsius decreased. That means negative 50 degrees Celsius. So from 40 degrees Celsius, we are moving 50 steps backward to reach to the final answer, that is negative. When you move backward, you will come to a negative number, that is negative. So now the temperature is, after 10 hours, the temperature of the cooling process is negative 10 degrees Celsius. Okay, then next discuss the question 8. Question 8. A cement company earns a profit of rupees 8 per bag of white cement. And a loss of rupees 5 per bag of grey cement. Okay, so A part. The company sells 3,000 bags of white cement and 5,000 bags of grey cement in a month. What is its profit or loss? Okay. So the question, in the beginning I have not written the question, I have written the detail. There are two types of cement the company is selling. One is white cement, another is grey cement. Okay. By selling white cement, per bag he is making profit, rupees 8. So profit on one bag of white cement is equal to rupees 8. So by selling one bag of white cement, he is getting a profit of rupees 8. Okay. So how many bags of white cement he sold? He sells 3,000 bags of white cement. So profit on 3,000 bags of white cement equal to, on one bag when he sells, he gets 8 rupees. So when sells 3,000 bags, what would be the profit? 8 into 3,000. Since it is profit, we can put positive, that is rupees 24,000. So when you put in the integer, it represents the integer negative positive 24,000. Okay, so he is making overall profit from by selling 3,000 bags, that is 24,000 rupees. Okay, now next is about the grey cement. Grey cement he sells rupees 5 per bag loss. That means loss on one bag of grey cement, which is equal to rupees 5. On one bag he is getting a loss of rupees 5. That means negative 5. And how many bags he sells? He sells 5,000 bags. So loss on 5,000 bags of grey cement. When you know for one bag rupees 5, how can you find for 5,000 bags? Yes, by multiplying 5 into 5,000, which is equal to rupees 25,000. So by selling white cement, 24,000 profit. By selling grey cement, he is having loss negative 25,000. Okay. So the question is, what is its profit or loss? Whether he is getting profit or loss. What he gets? He is having loss more than profit. Right? So overall he is getting loss. So overall sale he has loss. That is 24,000 plus negative 25,000. Loss is more. How much more? 1,000 rupees more. So when we use the integer rule, we get negative 1,000. That means rupees 1,000 loss. He is getting a loss of rupees 1,000. Okay. So once again, here the question is about a cement company selling two types of cements, white cement and grey cement. On selling grey cement, he is having loss of rupees 5 on bag, and selling white cement he is having rupees 8 per bag profit. So what would be his profit or loss? The company's profit or loss by selling 3,000 bags of white cement and 5,000 bags of grey cement in a month. So first we took the profit on one bag of white cement, that is rupees 8. So profit on 3,000 bags of white cement, that is 8 into 3,000. Okay, so we got the answer that, and loss on one bag of grey cement is rupees 5, and loss on 5,000 bags is 5 into 5,000, which is 25,000. Even though he is getting 24,000 profit, in the next sale he is having loss 25,000. So 1,000 rupees loss more. Okay, so we can say in his overall the company is getting a loss. How much rupees loss? 1,000 rupees lost. Okay, now second part of the question is, what is the number of white bags? What is the number of white bags? What is the number of white bags it must sell? It must sell to have neither profit nor loss. Neither profit nor loss if the number of grey bags sold is 6,400 bags. Okay. So in first case, it was said what is the profit or loss. But in second case, it is saying no profit, no loss. When we say no profit, no loss, that means the amount should be same of white bags and the amount should be same for the grey bags. Okay. So here, grey bags number of grey bags. Number of grey bags is equal to 6,400. And we know that profit on one bag is rupees 5. Profit on one bag is, for white bag is rupees 8 and loss for one bag, the grey bag is rupees 5. So loss, total loss on 6,400 grey bags. On one bag of grey cement bag is rupees 5. So 5 into 6,400. Rupees 5 per bag loss for grey bag cement. So here we have 6,400 grey bags. Okay. On one bag the loss is rupees 5. So for 6,400 bags it will be 0, 0, 64 into 5, 5 4s are 20, 32. So 32,000. So rupees 32,000 loss. This is loss. Okay. So when loss has come 32,000, the profit also should come. Profit of the number of bags sold, white bags sold also should come 32,000. So profit, total profit on white bags, that also will be the same, rupees 32,000. When total profit and total loss comes same, then only we can say neither loss nor gain, no profit. So we got total profit on white bags also rupees 32,000. And we know for one bag profit is profit on one bag. One white bag is rupees 8. And our question is find the number of white bags. Okay. So therefore number of white bags. How will you find? Total profit of white bags is 32,000 and one bag profit is rupees 8. So how many bags gives you, how many bags are white bags are there which gives a profit of rupees 32,000. So 32,000 divided by 8. Okay. So we get 8's table 4 times 32. So 4,000 bags. So when the company sells 4,000 bags, 4,000 white bags, on each bag the profit is 8 rupees. So 8 into 4,000. Then 32,000. The company makes the profit of rupees 32,000. And the loss is also company making 32,000. So when profit and loss both are same, then there is neither profit nor loss. So neither profit nor loss situation comes when the total profit and the total loss both are same. Okay. Please go through the notes and go through the concept and practice these questions 2-3 times so that you will understand the operations used and the properties of integers, everything. Okay. So we will see in next class. Thank you.